what evil lurks in the hearts of men. The shadow knows.
Hello, the shadow has returned. In this episode, we will open our eyes and our ears and shine the light on the dark ages we don't realize we are in. Can you honestly say that your children has a better future than you? Is their future as bright as yours was when you were their age? We are propagated by instant hypnotism, which is controlling our thought processes and are completely unaware, or we have chosen to follow.
When so many in the media are reporting the same stories, promulgating the same narratives, relying on the same sources, even using the same phrases. I mean, think of it. There are literally thousands of legitimate news stories that could be reported in a given day, and an infinite number of ways to report them. When everybody's on the same page, it might be the result of an organized campaign.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest
responsibility
is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about troubling and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous.
Now, that particular clip is a prime example of the hypnotic mantra placed before our eyes. Every news agency was represented, and it was across the country, and they all said the same thing, just like a hypnotist. Are we to believe what is put before our faces, or are we to snap out of it and not be hypnotized? We hate Fox, we hate CNBC, yet every last one of them were represented in this prior clip. In the dark age that we are living in, the suggestive phrase from the hypnotist is individualism.
And have you ever noticed, what do most of our thoughts center around? Ourselves, don't they? Yeah? Not what most of our thoughts are about? Me. Me, I, my, mine. That's our mantra. Me, I, my, mine. Me, I, my, mine. You know, all day long. Me, I, me. You can't even say it fast. Me, I, my, mine. Me, I. Yeah? All day long.
As we follow suit of this ideology of individualism, we leave people behind. And do we become individuals, or do we become a collective of one? As we become Borg-like, we lose track and vision of that which is important. And in this country, is what it was founded on. and that is freedom and liberty.
There's a magazine called Self. You know, in Asia you wouldn't see a magazine called Self. You know? So all this emphasis here on the self and being an individual. Okay? So we can't be like everybody else. We have to be an individual, but we have to be an individual in the same way that everybody else is an individual. Okay? All this emphasis on me and my pleasure and my happiness and my life and my decisions and my choices, my preferences. I mean, even in our computers, it's, you know, my email. It's not just email. My email, my photos, my pics, iPod, iPad. It's all about I and my and me and mine, and you know, we're like so incredibly focused on the self.
Every time you hit that I accept button, you're saying I accept to be part of the collective. I give up my rights. I give up my freedom. I give up my liberty. Consider those that are left behind. Our children are killing each other in school. The collective would have you think that lobby, that union, that NRA is preventing gun control. Does gun control really prevent our children from killing our children? Or does the collective want you to think that? And there are others we leave behind. Do you use self-checkout? Why do you use self-checkout? Because I need to get out of here fast? I need to have convenience of getting out of here?
You're so scared.
What are you really saying using a self-checkout?
You think it was your fault?
Think about it. You bag it, you scan
How
it,
do you feel now?
you pay for it, and you don't have a discount. So basically, you are working for free. The collective has you thinking that you are being taken care of, wherein it is being taken care of by having an employee that works for free. Or even the employee, when he needs to purchase, has to use a cashier. So who's independent? Who's free? The other aspect of your self-checkout is what you're saying to your neighbor. I don't care that you have a job or not. I'm going to work for this company for free, so therefore they don't have to hire you. So when your neighbor is unemployed, think about those self-checkouts that you have gone through, where a company is not paying you to work for them, and you do it freely.
It was your fault.
You accept to be part of the collective. You accept the hypnotic spell. And then there's your health. Are you an independent thinker? Do you have individuality with regards to your health? The collective would have you think, I need a doctor. He has all the expertise in my health, in my welfare, in my well-being. Is that really true?
There are no laws requiring a doctor to cure you even when a cure is available. There are no laws that require doctors to prevent diseases in you even when prevention is available. There's no laws requiring pharmaceutical companies only to sell cures. And so the dream of all dreams for pharmaceutical research scientists and doctors is to find a drug that you have to be on for the rest of your life but doesn't cure you.
there is a way to extend your life at least 25 years. And it's not through the collective, which would have you believe that doctors are taking care of you when they're taking care of pharmaceutical companies. And that is the lobby that is the biggest.
Now, if they cure you with a drug in 8 to 10 days, or 8 to 10 to 14 days, you don't need them anymore. And so they're not going to find a drug that cures you in just 10 to 14 days. That's not their goal. They're going to be broke. And so their goal is to find something you're going to be on forever. And every time a doctor puts you on insulin or high blood pressure medication or heart medication, they look you in the eye and very sternly will say, you're going to be on this forever. You'll be on this for the rest of your life. And then he goes back in the room, in the back room, goes, yes, yes, okay? Because he just got his Mercedes payment. For every 100 of those prescriptions he writes, he gets a kickback. There's $14 billion a year in kickbacks to doctors from the pharmaceutical industry each year in America alone. $14 billion.
Just to recap, we started with how the news across the nation have a concerted effort to give you what they want you to know. And it's all news agencies, not just one, not just the liberals, not just the conservatives, as you saw. And if that didn't scare you enough, or at least give you to open your mind to the possibility of how you're being hypnotized, keep in mind the new mantra, the individual. As you think you are becoming an individual, you find yourself within a collective. And within a collective, the I can be destroyed. There is no I. So there is no individual. And what do we leave behind? What do we leave behind within this individual mindset? This mantra of I, me, my, mine. People. The I accept button releases you of any responsibility. The I accept button releases you of any relationship. The I accept button releases you of any care. And it makes you part of a collective that is destroying our children, our neighbors, and our future. And is destroying our health. Within the collective, you've abdicated your responsibilities, your freedoms, your liberty, and your care for your children, your loved ones, your neighbors. Within the collective, there is no community. Community cares about one another. Collective is just part of one. I just would like everybody to take a chance to remove themselves from the collective, where you will find that you can have more fun with people. You can be responsible for your children. You can be responsible for your neighbor. Within a community, we can survive. In the collective, we're doomed.